We want to acknowledge the global impact of this work. So while you're here for your own personal growth, for your own personal understanding, what you're doing here has much, much, much bigger reach than maybe you're ever going to even be aware of. So this is from Monique's book, The How. Have we even introduced ourselves yet?
No.
No. I'm Dr. Saira Sabzali, PhD.
Monique Peck, no initials.
But author of The How.
I'm just Texas Peck.
He looks after me.
Yeah, I look after Monique.
And we are 3 of the 4 co-founders of the Expansion Project. Faizan is also here off screen doing all our moderating stuff. This is from page 221 of Monique's book. Healing is never just personal. The work you do within yourself doesn't end with you. It moves outward, quietly influencing the spaces you inhabit and the people you touch. We often underestimate this ripple effect. But aligned presence, steady, open, unattached, changes the energy in a room. It interrupts old cycles without needing to confront them. It invites truth without needing to explain it. When you heal, you interrupt the inheritance of unprocessed pain. You parent differently. You partner differently. You relate to colleagues, family, and strangers with more presence and less projection. Your nervous system becomes a regulating force in your environment, not because you try to be calming, but because you are not operating from survival. This is how culture changes, one aligned nervous system at a time. We often think of cultural transformation as a large-scale external endeavor, policy shifts, system overhauls, mass mobilization. And while these are important, they're only sustainable when the individuals within those systems are able to access clarity, coherence, and courage. Without that, even the best initiatives collapse under the weight of unprocessed fear, competition, and trauma reenactment. Your personal alignment matters because it determines what kind of energy you bring into the collective. Whether you are in a conversation with a friend or facilitating change at the organizational level, the field you carry will either reinforce contraction or create conditions for expansion. You don't have to lead to be a leader. You just have to be aligned enough to hold a different frequency, especially when others forget what's possible.
I was doing a lot of energy work and working with folks and having some success. And Dr. Saira came in to the place that I was working and was looking for a massage. And I met her and gave her a massage, and she didn't really understand what was happening.
I was like, that is not a massage. What is it that? But I mean, it was a massage. But there's so much more.
So much
right?
more.
There's so much more happening.
That was sort of the impetus to dig into this thing, and whatever I had done my whole life, pretty much just on intuition. And so then Dr. Saira had her background, and then I got, of course, because I've been married to Monique for ever.
40 years.
40 years, almost 40 years. And Monique was doing a lot of her own work. We started to talk amongst the 3 of us, and Monique started to help me get language and some of the clarity on processes that we've been doing for a long time. Monique started to frame some stuff out as we asked questions. And one of the things that was really, within a few months, it was like, how do we bring this modality, which was starting to arise, into mainstream? Because we didn't want it just to be fringe. We didn't want it to be another one of those modalities. And it was a big challenge. We didn't know for sure if we could do it. One of the litmus tests was we needed to teach this to our advanced consciousness therapists, who weren't advanced consciousness therapists. And if they did the training and did the work, the personal work, would they be able to do the same kind of thing in their therapy sessions? And would it have the same impact? Mm-hmm. And none of that was known. None of that was known at all. And so that was we started about 3 years ago. And so now we've seen a full cycle. We've seen people come in. A lot of the people who were working with us now, they came in as clients. So they came in with their own stuff. They worked through their stuff. They became advanced consciousness therapists. And now they're having big impact with people in their room. And we've been on our own our own journey through this work.
Like a petri dish.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But,
It's like it's
Yeah.
a little experiment, right?
Yeah.
Like we're in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's pretty ugly some days.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean but what we're learning is advanced consciousness therapy, when applied with intention and with truth, it works where the rubber meets the road. It's a very, very simple concept, but it's not easy. And I think that that's one of the differences. The ideas that we're going to present to you tonight are not really complex. So I'm asking you to open up your heart to a simple way of being human.
Mm.